Terry, been a big week for the club. 2 away games, 2 wins. Looking forward to the derby this weekend at Victoria Park.
Yeah, very much so. I think the players, if it had been, obviously when the draw was made, if it had been a sort of lower league club, then there was a grave danger of the players sort of not so much resting on their laurels, but not approaching the game in the right frame of mind. But because it's Ross County and it's away from home, it's a Scottish Cup tie, first ever Highland derby in the Scottish Cup. The players know it's a very, very big game, and it's obviously on the same level as the ones that we played before, if not higher. So they'll be very much up for it, and they've managed to put to the back of their minds the Celtic win and the Aberdeen win, because their history now can have no bearing on this game, because it is a one-off game. It stands alone in the draw. It stands alone on the day. It's an early kick-off. It's the first chance for both teams to get into the hat for the next round. And it's it should be a cracker. It's a great ground to go and play. So the players are definitely up for it, and they've been talking about it. They're arranging tickets for friends and families and all this kind of thing as well. So yeah, it's a big game. It's
all set to be a cracker. Victoria Park, like here in October, will be sold out. It's a kind of tight ground to play in as well, but it's all set for a cracking afternoon.
Yeah, a lot of our boys haven't been there. There's only Ryan Essen and Richie that's been there before. And, it's a ground where we haven't won. I've not won there as Caley Thistle manager. I've got a draw, but not a win. But it was the same at Celtic Park last week when I'd only had a draw there and not a win, and obviously Billy Mackay and the rest of the team changed that round. But it doesn't. Previous history, and even the previous match that we won 3-1. That really doesn't have any bearing on this one, because like I say, this match stands alone. It's a one-off game. There's obviously the possibility of a one-off cup tie where one team goes out, one team goes through. So it's just a cracking match, a cracking ground to go to. There'll be a brilliant atmosphere. Our boys have been to a lot of new grounds this year for them, and places like Tynecastle where the crowd is very much 3 or 4 feet away from the action, very close. That should stand them in good stead for the match at Victoria Park, because that's a great little ground. It's buzzing. The atmosphere is going to be buzzing as well, and there's going to be a lot more Ross County fans there than Caley Thistle fans. But we're pretty much used to that wherever we travel. So we haven't got to play the crowd. We've got to play 11 men from Ross County, and we certainly look forward to doing just that.
I know a lot of the talk before that the last derby was that Ross County had a lot of experience in the team in terms of playing Highland derbies, but your side, some of the guys were inexperienced in that game, and they coped very well and handled it, and they've got one game under their belt in terms of the Highland derbies.
Yeah, but no one's played in a Highland derby in the Scottish Cup, so no one's got experience of that. So all these people and things about it experience before, and all this winning and losing and all this has no bearing. This match stands alone, and no matter what both teams have done this week, no matter what the form is this season, no matter what the history is, it counts for nothing. It's what players do on the day, and how we go about our game will be key to us doing well and getting something out of the game as well. So we had a good start last time out. We won a good start. I'm sure Derek will be saying the same about his team as well. For me, no one's a favourite. Ross County are at home. They've got the crowd, home advantage. But cup ties are just major levellers when it comes to form and anything else. And I'm sure this one will be the same.
Yeah, the form book kind of goes out the window. That's the kind of old cliche, and I suppose that's right. It's an SPL meeting, two SPL clubs meeting. One SPL side's going to be out, one side's going to be through to the next round.
Yeah, the only difference is it's the Scottish Cup, and there's no climbing the league or dropping down the league or remaining the same on Saturday. It's not about 3 points. It's about making progress in the cup and scoring more goals than the opposition if possible, and if not, trying to get a replay and make sure we all come back to our place and do it all over again. But who knows? It has the makings of a really good spectacle, and obviously with the cameras there and us getting to a centre stage as well, it just shows you how far we've come this year and what the attraction is. The last time out, everybody enjoyed watching it. It was a great game of football in terms of attacking, play, defending, goals, incidents, all this kind of thing. So I'm sure Saturday will be just about that, if not better.
I know I know that you said obviously that the first game was so good, and I think people were surprised at how good it was. And you've said before many times that the Highlands is alive and kicking. Many people write off the Highlands of Scotland as not a good area for football, but it is.
Yeah, most people think the Highlands is a bit of a backwater, but it certainly isn't. There's some good players that have come from here, and there's some good players playing here now. Rosscounty ourselves are doing well in the SPL, and Elgin's doing well in the 3rd Division too. It's a beautiful place to come and live and come and stay. So, yeah, there's a lot going for this area, but hopefully the previous match and the match on Saturday will open people's eyes to say there's 2 good teams up here playing some really good football. Two good teams that are well organised, 2 clubs that are very well organised as well, and that are doing a credit to themselves and to the SPL. And I think that's a sort of legacy we all love to leave, and would all like to people to think of us. But you know, we're not concerned about legacies and not concerned about images and that. You just want to win the cup tie, and I'm sure Derek will be saying the same about his team.
Your cup form has been good this season. You're into the League Cup semi-finals, and you've had to do your business on the road as well. 3 difficult away games. Yeah,
Rosscounty always seem to get drawn at home, and we always seem to get drawn away. But there you go. You take it as it is. But we've had some really testing draws in the League Cup, especially. But we've come through them very well, and now in the semi-finals. We'd obviously like a parallel sort of run in the Scottish Cup as well. The draws in January. We've got Rosscounty in January as well, back at Victoria Park. So big matches. And you look at players that we brought up. We said that this year could be special, but there are some big games in the SPL. But every match we seem to play is bigger than the last one, and I think that shows how well we've been doing and how much we enjoy and look forward to each match. So. We can't wait for kick-off on Saturday. We can't wait to get started, and we're really looking forward to it.
What's your injury news? Or
everyone's fine. Ryan Eston's back in the squad, which is great. Good to have him back. You'll hear him before you see him, of course, but he's a brilliant character and great experience, and he's played at Victoria Park before as well, so he can help out Antonio and he can help out the rest of the players. But it's great to have him back.
Excellent, Terry. Thanks for that.